Hi everyone, and welcome back to Pause for Self-Care. To the newbies and the OGs, thank you for joining me today, and I do hope that this video will be helpful to you. This video will be about resilience after trauma, and I think it's a really important one. Please excuse the noises going on over there. Cami is playing with her plush bears. And there's a little bit of bouncing going around. Very cute. So I think she wants to cuddle. Anyway, let's get into today's video about resilience.
In all of us, in our hearts, there's love and light that we must realize. We need to feel, we need to use this warmth that could make bright our lives. In all of us, in our hearts, there's love and light that we must realize.
Before I get into today's information, I do want to mention that I did a workshop on resilience during lockdown, and that is up on my channel, but I will link it in the description box. So look out for that one. There might be some information repeated in this one, but yeah, it won't be as long as that video. I do hope you enjoy the information though and can make use of it. Now, gosh, sometimes I wish people wouldn't call me resilient, because some days I just don't feel like being resilient anymore. You know, but although some childhood trauma survivors will say, I'm not resilient at all, I can't deal. And actually, if you look at how many times you've got through things and you've climbed those mountains, you are actually resilient. So give yourself a pat on the back for that one. So what is resilience? Resilience is the process of adapting well in the face of adversity, trauma, tragedy, threats, or significant source of stress. And yeah, because of all the stress we had during our childhood, we are quite good at dealing with it. And sometimes we can come across as numb. And then we go home in the evening and we collapse. And that's how it is. So the reason I'm looking down is because I have made some notes on resilience and how to build resilience after trauma. One thing that is exceptionally scary is embracing change. Why for childhood trauma survivors? Because once we get into a comfortable space that feels good, because we didn't have much of that growing up. We had a lot of times where things were, let's just say, like days of our lives filled with trauma. And once you have it in a good space, you don't really want to step out of it. So we kind of fear change a little bit. But change is good because it allows you to learn things. And for me, it took me such a long time to decide to do this counseling course, because I believed I wasn't good enough, because I believed I couldn't do it, because the COVID. I tend to find myself in a place of comfort and I just want to stay there. And honestly, I know it's like that for you too. So yeah. Change can be a hard one, but when you look at change and the things that it can bring into your life, it's a good thing. Focus on what you can control and rather not on what you can't control. Look, during the day there are many things that we can't control, But if you try and focus on the things that you can, like what you are doing, you'll feel a whole lot better. Keep things in perspective. Now, because of childhood trauma, and if you have been through a difficult situation, your mind will tend to go to the negative like Velcro. When you find yourself doing that, stalk yourself. Stalk yourself and say, I'm safe right now. There's no apparent danger. Bring yourself back to the present. When there's a problem, focus on perspectives. See which is the best way to deal with things. Keep things in perspective. Try not to go to that catastrophic thinking. The world is going to end. What was that cartoon? That little bird? The sky is falling, the sky is falling. No, the sky is not falling. You are in a safe space. Say affirmations to bring yourself back to the present. Do some grounding methods to bring yourself back to the present. Such a simple one. Stamp your feet on the floor. No, you're not having a tantrum. You're just reminding yourself of here and now. Drink a bit of water. Bring your anxiety levels down. Cool water is always best because it'll just give your mind something different to focus on. Take action and be proactive. The longer you leave something unattended, the more chance there is of it spiraling. So look at your problem. And as I said in my previous video, I gave you a lovely tip there on deciding what you can deal with. So go and watch that one and see that tip there. But yes, decide what actions you can take, break it down, and go from there. As difficult it is, try to remain hopeful. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done. But give it a try. It's hard to remain hopeful when things are going wrong. However, remaining hopeful doesn't mean ignoring or denying the bad things. So yeah, you've got to say to yourself, look, this happened, but this could happen. And I'm going to do this in a different way because the last time it didn't work. So this time, I'm going to try it this way. A nice way of remaining positive and seeing the good things is gratitude. And no, that's not toxic positivity. Gratitude is just simply being happy for the things that you do have, being happy for the things that did happen. Those little things add up and they become big things. Ask and accept help. Yes, you. Ask for help, and when somebody offers help, take it. I know. I do it too. It's a big one, right? Childhood trauma speaking. We tend to do everything ourselves because we're too scared to ask for help. And when somebody does offer help, it's like, I'm not weak. I can do this myself. It doesn't make you weak to accept help. It makes you human. And it's always nicer doing things with people, isn't it? deal with your emotions healthily. I spoke about this in my previous video, and I'd love it if you head over there and have a look. Gives you some awesome skills to help with coping and dealing with those emotions that crop up. And that's it for today's video. There are a few more coping skills, but I will put those up on my blog, so please do head over there and have a look. You might find something that appeals to you. As with every mental health tip that there is, something might appeal to me, but a different thing might appeal to you, and that's okay. It's so nice when people accept that things tend to help you and they focus on what helps them. So yeah, do have a look. Find skills to add to your toolbox that help you, and in the long run just make things better and easier. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate your time. To the OGs and the newbies, I hope you subscribed by now. Head by on a Sunday for lifestyle content, and a Wednesday for my mental health content. I did say Thursday in one of my previous videos. I'm sorry about that. It is Wednesday for my mental health videos. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when videos are uploaded. And yeah, until next time, remember to pause for self-care.